Hey guys, Joshua Peterson here, Peterson Electric. We are in Loveland today. It is October the 4th of 2019 on a Friday. We're here with one of our clients, and I'm one of his clients too. Basically, all they had in here was just two cans, and they were the old trims, and they had a switched outlet. So what they wanted us to do was to retro to these cans. There are times that we have to actually cut through. These joists run this way. They're not TGIs, they're actually 2x6s, and they're every 16.5 inches on center. So sometimes we'll have to cut between them and have 3 pucks there to cut through to get to that leg, and then we can daisy chain that one easy and then take that down. But then we end up having to cut sometimes there, and then fish it down. And so we end up with sometimes anywhere from 6 to 10 holes. We've gotten better at definitely trying to patch those, but I don't do the orange peel knockdown. But what they asked was there any way we could do this without damage? Because when we did this one, and just so you know, there is no attic space. That is actually a bedroom up there. And so we just took a laser and lasered that straight down on both sides and got that perfectly centered and added 4. Last year we did this for them. We changed this one out from a normal hanging gold chandelier to a can, and then these 3 we brought over. They wanted one for the stairway, so we brought that over. That was already a 3-way from here to here for switched outlet. So when we came off the switched outlet over there, we fished up the wall, drilled some holes, came across. We were able to fish because there was a bit of an attic space with some, I think R19 insulation, but we fished it and then we set to a center, and so we brought the red wire all the way through and gave it constant power, and they used the remote on the fan. And then the other one fed 3-way for the lights that was already there. And so we were able to get 3 lights in on a 3-way and then a remote for that fan. So that had a little bit of damage in the ceiling. But today, an alternative, if you're texting me pictures, sometimes I have to ask you to text because I'm just so busy, I can't always get to everything right away. People are just fishing for a price real quick to get an idea if they're in budget, which I get. They'll take a picture, and sometimes that really helps when you're right here. Boom. And then I can see the whole spread, and then you come back and you're taking a picture right over, look at me, right over here. Okay, and then that helps me because then I thought there was a 3-way from here to here, and there was, and it was a switched outlet. So this was already deadened off, so I went ahead and traced that, put in my dimmer up here because I couldn't get another dimmer over here. There's too many wires in the box. They use 12 gauge on their old lighting stuff. So this now is right here, their old switch that I put a dimmer and new cans on, and this one, Kayla, go ahead and dim it up there. She'll dim it right behind me up there. Now, how did I do that with the fish leg? He asked me to put conduit in the garage. Could I have done EMT? Sure. But I put FMC, and that's allowed to be there. So I drilled a 6-inch hole, fished it down, put a notch, and then I put on a T-fitting with a Romex connector. And then I brought over here and did the same thing. And I flexed it. This was a cold air return, so we couldn't drill through the wall. And if I did, there would have been about 10 holes coming this way to get into here. And so he was totally okay with us putting a piece of flex. And in fact, if you're over there by my van, you can only see about that portion of it. So some people say, well, I don't like that long term. It's metallic. You can always prime it and paint it white. So, but yeah, so that we got those holes mudded the best we could, fished those 2 legs down, joined them, and then brought them down to there. And I did leave a white and a red-white extra wire, pulled a 14.4 or 14.22. So that way, if he says, hey Josh, I want a ceiling fan like the other, I can come in and hit this joist right here and put a ceiling fan smart box that's ceiling fan rated and jump over with a 14.3. And have my neutral there with my red and white that already go to there. Now, I told him though, if we do that, we definitely, I got way too many wires in this box, but I got to rework this wall, put in a 4-gang, and it would spread it out to make it easier to even get it to sit flush. That's the other issue I'm having. So, but anyways, guys, yeah, so this had no damage in here whatsoever, which was great. So we do these jobs all the time. We did spread out about 8 tarps with all of our light plastic, and then when we picked it up, there was absolutely no dust in here. Even covered all the mantle and the TV, so that way she don't have to worry about dust. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. Have a good day.